Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Last time, we expanded our home storage, and also got invited to Raymond's house. This time, we're starting out at Harvest Island to unlock the next, business. So, over here, we have Reese and Cyrus. Hey there, I've got big news for you today, Jonathan. Reese and Cyrus's customization shop is now open. Well, hello again. Thank you so much for taking those wonderful photos of us a while back. Good to see you. Like Harv said, we're thrilled to be opening up a new shop here. My Sci Guy can customize just about anything you bring him. Aw, come on now, don't go over promising things. I'll do my best. Sorry, just caught me off guard with that, with that intro. Let's start over, huh? Good to see you, kiddo. Now, as my lovely Reese mentioned, I can customize darn near anything. Just bring it in and I'll have a look. Gosh, you two lovebirds are just adorable, and you run a business together. That's remarkable. Well, I'll leave you to it. Hope you enjoy the new shop. Alright, so we have quite the community building up here, but we still have a few more shops to go. Next up, I think I want to unlock one of these two. I actually don't know which one it is. Hello, good friend. We are accepting donations to fund a dapper dealer of fine shoes and handbags, boss. Our goal is 100,000 bells. Currently we have 2,370 bells in donations, which is just lovely, isn't it? We still need 97,630 bells. If you can spare even a single bell, great. We appreciate your support, friend. Alright, so we can easily pay this off. I have 97,630 bells as a donation, friend. We just reached our goal of 100,000 bells. Isn't that great? The new co-op will open soon. Alright, we reached our donation goal. You know, on one hand, I actually like this because it actually forces you to take your time, unless you time travel, of course. So it's actually kind of nice not being able to unlock everything all at once. Hey Jonathan, I heard you pushed us over the top with a generous donation today. That's just so groovy of you. I'm not a big paperwork guy, but I did go ahead and file the papers for the new shop. It'll be open tomorrow, hope to see you there. Also, by the way, Harriet can give you a bunch of new hairstyles, so off-screen I've actually been unlocking all of the hairstyles. I don't know how many new hairstyles there are in total from Harriet, so I guess we'll find out over time. But yeah, I do like having all of these unlocking gradually, because it would be possible to just time travel and unlock everything at once. But in a way, it's actually more exciting gradually opening up everything. I do like how each character has like their own RV, sort of as a callback to the Welcome Amiibo update, which introduced Harv, if I'm not mistaken. Though I do miss the shopping district from New Leaf. I wish it was a little bit easier to get here because of how much work it is to go to the airport and fly over here. I do wish it was directly connected to the island, but overall this is a good compromise, I'd say, even if it isn't ideal. While we're here, I actually wanted to go over something in terms of Photopia. So the original purpose of Harvest Island was basically setting up photos to take of various villagers, but it was actually really limited at first. It actually didn't let you scan in every character because certain characters didn't have character models. Basically only the villagers and special visitors that had already appeared could be scanned in. So for example, if you scanned in a character who wasn't in the game yet, you'd get a poster of that character that you could buy from like the Nook Stop, but you wouldn't be able to actually bring them in to Photopia. You can actually do that now. Basically, every character model that has like an Animal Crossing amiibo can be scanned in now. So for example, I have a Mr. Rossetti amiibo. It's actually not a card, it's the physical amiibo for Amiibo Festival. So if we scan this, we have Mr. Rossetti. So yeah, this is actually new because a lot of characters were genuinely not able to be brought in. What are these options for? This is expressions, and what's this? Can we actually change Rossetti's outfit? We can. I actually didn't know you could do this. That's actually really fun. So yeah, it is a lot better now. I still don't feel like Photopia is super exciting, to be perfectly honest, but it is a little bit more interesting. As another experiment, though, I have an Inkling amiibo with me, and I wanted to see what would happen if I scan this, for a few reasons. This amiibo is not supported, so what this means is crossover characters are not included. This is kind of a bummer. Basically, with the Welcome Amiibo update, multiple villagers were added based on Splatoon and Zelda characters. So for example, if you had the Super Smash Bros. Link or Twilight Princess amiibo, I assume Wolf Link would work too now that I think about it, you could have a Wolf Villager based on Wolf Link. Other ones were Medley, Epona, and Ganon. So yeah, it was a really cool feature, honestly, but it's a little bit of a shame that those characters weren't brought in. There was also an octopus villager for the Inklings, and also 2 squirrel villagers for Callie and Marie. So that is one disappointing thing about this, is that not every character has been reincorporated. But in general, basically every Animal Crossing specific amiibo should work now. Oh hey, I put an ABD off toward the right side of the studio. Did you see it there? I'm hoping to get a bunch more shops around, so I installed it in case you need to do a capitalism. Try it out, it's pretty fun punching the buttons. Alright, so that's basically everything I wanted to go over here for now. So I guess we should head back to our island. One thing I wanted to mention also in terms of Nook Miles, I wish it was possible to mail letters more easily. This goes back to Orville being way too wordy, because every time you want to mail something, you have to buy a postcard, and it just takes forever to mail letters. So I feel like if it was more simple, I'd actually mail more letters and get some of the Nook Miles a lot more quickly, but I actually don't have the mail, the Nook Miles achievement for sending mail. I think I might have like the base level, like the level 1. Yeah, I have the level 1, but not anything beyond that. If level 2 is 20, I'm guessing level 5 is at least 50, possibly up to 100. This might take a very long time because of just how much I've been putting off sending mail. By the way, there are also new Nook Miles like dailies for the new features like cooking and visiting the roost, which we will probably be doing in a bit, actually. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to actually claim the one Nook Miles reward that I actually did unlock. Pick of the Bunch. This is for selling fruit. That is a lot of fruit that you'd have to sell. Was there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Nook Miles are actually a lot more important now than they used to be because of how many more items and services there are that use Nook Miles. I don't know if this item is new. I've never seen it, so I'm ordering it. That's kind of my general strategy in this game, is if there's an item I haven't seen, I'll usually just buy it just in case. But yeah, as a reminder, this is the poster feature, where basically any amiibo you scan to the photo, in the photo place, you will get a poster of them. So you can just order this. This was sort of like a way to include certain characters and get some reward for scanning the amiibo, even though some of them weren't actually present in the game at that time. But yeah, it is cool that at least the Animal Crossing characters are back, even if the crossover characters are still absent, which is kind of a shame, to be honest. I still have Wolf Link in my 3DS town. He's never moved out after like 4 years or so. I'm trying to remember when not Happy Home designed it, but Welcome Amiibo. I'm trying to remember when that dropped. It's been a while, to be honest. And yeah, I still have that character. Not that it would matter, to be honest, because I could just scan the amiibo again and bring him back. So that's the one nice thing about the amiibo cards for both New Leaf and New Horizons, is if a villager ever moves out, you can basically just rescan the amiibo and get them back instantly. The one downside of this is they don't remember anything. Like if you meet a villager who's moved out, they'll basically act like this is the first time you've met them, which is kind of a shame, especially for the Mystery Islands. I think it would actually be fun to be like, hey, long time no see, and just sort of, like you could re-invite them to live in your town, and then have like special dialogue if you already know them. Like, it's really weird to have the affinity level at a point where you can basically get a picture of the character, and then the character will not recognize you if you ever encounter them again. So yeah, that's just a little quirk of how this game handles characters coming and going. I actually don't have any of the newest amiibo. The last series I had was Series 3, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't have any for 4 or 5. Series 5 is actually a lot smaller and only includes a few of the characters in their New Horizons appearances, and also certain characters like Raymond or a lot of the new villagers. By the way, there are 16 new villagers, in air quotes, because only 8 of them are technically new. Some of the new villagers are actually reintroduced from the GameCube game. If I'm not mistaken, a lot of villagers were introduced in Animal Crossing E+, which was the Japan-only re-release of the American version of Animal Crossing in Japan, where they basically added new holidays, features, characters, stuff like that. And a lot of those characters have kind of disappeared from the franchise. So some of those characters have been brought back, but there are several new characters as well. So that's what the latest series of cards is like. I'm trying to get them. I haven't had the best luck because amiibo cards sell incredibly well. I'm hoping to get some of them eventually, but not anytime soon. So I wanted to go back to the Roost. First of all, I do want to talk to Blathers, just in case he has something to say. Okay, he doesn't have anything more to say. But yeah, we can buy posters now, so if we want more posters for the different exhibits, we can just buy them from Blathers. So, in past Animal Crossing games, you could unlock things by gradually ordering coffee, and from what I understand, that's still the case. So let's buy a coffee. Coffee is 200 bells a cup, cool. How about it? Sure. It's best to drink it fresh before it cools. Wow. It's got depth and perfectly balanced acidity. I love it. Cool, thank you very much. Starting tomorrow, you're welcome to come around and order at the counter to the right. You can order coffee to go from there. Cool. So similar to Sable in most Animal Crossing games, there's basically a feature where as you talk to them every day, or in the case of Brewster, if you order coffee every day, he'll gradually warm up to you, and you unlock new features and items. Supposedly you have to order coffee like 50 days in total to unlock everything, so that'll take a while, but just as a heads up, you can get special rewards from Brewster. I'm pretty sure the final reward is supposed to be a gyroid, because he actually really likes gyroids, hence why we found him on the Mystery Island. On the subject of amiibo, because we've actually been talking about amiibo quite a bit today, let's call another amiibo. Actually, before we call an amiibo, I want to test something. Because I discovered something off screen, and I want to make sure this is actually accurate. Can we get a rescue from here? Hello, thanks for your call. You've reached the rescue service hotline. Let's see, you are? Hold up, are you currently inside a building? Hate to break it to you, bud. This is one of those outdoor-only services. Listen, you whack your noggin on the ceiling, you got a major headache, am I right? No one wants that. So you want to use the service, you gotta step outside. Capiche? See ya! So we got a response for calling the rescue service. Literally the only time I've actually used the rescue service, I'm pretty sure, is the Mayday tours. But let's actually call call a character using an amiibo. So because I still have the amiibo right next to me from earlier, I'm going to scan Rossetti. This is the amiibo for Rossetti. Are you sure you'd like to contact this customer? Please wait while we process your request. Thank you for waiting. We've contacted Rossetti. The customer you contacted will be here shortly. Please wait inside for their arrival. So, Mr. Rossetti is here. So you're the one who called me? Well, I made it. May as well try to enjoy myself. One really cool Easter egg I discovered, because I just scanned Rossetti because he was a character who was absent from previous updates. I got the idea to call the rescue service while Rossetti is in the cafe. I can't seem to connect right now. Because Rossetti is the one who runs the rescue service, we can't actually call him while he's here. That was just such a really cool detail I discovered on my own that I wanted to show it off, because I actually thought it was really clever. But with that being said, I think that's it for now. We'll be back tomorrow, probably to go over some more things in town. There is one thing I've been putting off showing, just because I'm not entirely sure how time-consuming it'll be, so I think we'll probably get to that finally, next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.